episode here where I am doing some game creation today. It's been a while. It's been like 2 weeks. I just didn't feel like doing anything last week or the week before, or well, my whole life. My whole life. I don't. Why can't I just lay in bed all day and nap and I don't know, and just lay there, contemplate. I guess you're not allowed to do that. You got to work and stuff. So I don't know. Here we are. Uh, not that I make money off this. I can't remember what I was doing. Like, I mean, I remember, and I thought about it a bunch. I was like, it's the stacking thing, but I don't remember where, like, what we were, like, where the code was and stuff. So let's first off, let's hit play, and we'll look at what we'll probably find like a bug or something, and we'll look at what we're trying to do here. Basically, each place that you can, Joshua Cox, that's almost my name. So you can. Oh right, we put this number here. I forgot. So you can spawn a hero, but we need another hero here to test this. So we got to hire a hero. And then we're going to spawn a second hero. And what we want to do is be able to click this. And so first off, the second one hero has to be moved because you can't tell that there's two heroes here besides that number. So we want a hero to be moved on underneath. So the token for the hero to be shifted over so you can tell that there's a stack. And then each time you click on it, it moves the top one down one and the bottom one to the top. Basically just moves the bottom one to the top. And at first I had all these complicated ideas of ways to do that. And then it dawned on me, I think if we just, on the list, on the actual list, the list in the code, if we use the move to, I think there's like a move to function to move the bottom one, the last one to the front, it will automatically move all the other ones down. And then we just do a for loop to sort them on the screen. And you're never going to have like 100 of the things stacked unless something seriously goes wrong. But, so I think that's the way we'll do it. I just got to remember what the fuck we were doing. The other thing I got to do is start some music. Sadly, I'm not going to play music in my stream this time because I saw some video about somebody getting in trouble for that, like major trouble, and then so I pussed out. Is that, we still use that term? Pussed out? I don't know. Anyways, I can't keep up. I don't ever leave my house. Oh yeah, the first thing we got to do is update the Unity version. So Unity updated like always. We're on 2.2.3.1 F1. Let's open up this thing here. We want to open up a file. And I think it's right here. Yeah, so what was it? Let's see how good my memory is. 1F1. There we go. And so then we can close this shit. We can put this. I'm so glad that I started this thing, man. With my shitty memory, it's so hard to keep track of anything. So it's important. I wonder, I wonder what chat I'm logged into. Okay, I'm in the right one. All right, so you're like, what are you doing? The other day I was streaming on my other channel, and I couldn't type in my own chat. It said that I needed to log in, and it was weird. I'd never had that happen before. So then I logged in, and now suddenly it dawned on me that I might be logged into the other one. No, we're good. Everything's fine. Not that many people chat in this, but we just got to, just in case. Spawning multiple heroes in the same county. This is what we're doing. We got this stack and order layer working, but we need to move the game object below the top one to the right point. No, we did not get the stack. And what the fuck are you talking about? And make it unselected. Only the top hero token should be selected. All right, so it's 0.2x. We need to move that over, but let's find what we're doing. Man, it is hard to recover. So we got select hero going. Is this thing still playing? No, let's unmaximize this. We don't need this. Let's just go through what we did to catch up, So first thing, to get back to where we were, first thing we got to do is we click this, and let's say you muster one. Oh, there was another thing I wanted to do to make it easier, because their tokens are currently all look the same. Let's put on the token. Let's adjust the prefab so it has their name on the bottom, and we'll do that with the okay, here's this hero stacking count. Let's duplicate that, and let's call this hero name. And then we can just put this, there's a text box under it, perfect. And then we're gonna move this to the bottom. This is a square? That seems weird. Oh no, it is a square. Jesus Christ. We want this not to be this position though. We want it to be y of like 2 or something. Nope, -2. Yeah, and then we're also gonna want it to be wider than, like, probably like 4 and 1. Oh, maybe we'll make this a -1.5. 2 maybe was better. No, 1.75. There we go. 4, and then on the text we're going to auto size it. We don't really care right now. Name. Let's turn this on here real quick. The text needs to fit. Can I just reset this? Oh God, no. Let's go to this. What are we doing here? Let's make this thing. Can we use this thing? It's been a while. I gotta remember. Can we do that? We can do that. Can we make this? Oh. There we go. That's what we want. What did we put? Did we put auto size? Okay, we did. And then we're also going to want to save this, but then we're also going to, we'll turn this off. What did we got attached to this? Hero stacking, select hero. Because we need somewhere we need to put the name of that. We need to assign that text. Can we just do that when we select the hero? Or should we should just do another one. We'll just do another script. We'll get crazy into the hero scripts here. It's fine. It'll be fine. Hero name. And then we'll pop this motherfucker open. Whoops. Oops. Uh-oh. I'm listening to Amanda Palmer, and it went to one of her ukulele songs. I don't like her ukulele songs. It's just it's, sometimes you like stuff, sometimes you don't. Hero name. Well, wait, before we do that, let's put this on here. Let's save that thing. One of the things I always forget to do is save prefabs. We're just gonna go. What are we gonna need here? We're gonna need public. Can we actually just do a private text mesh? No, it's gotta be public. Well, we could do a serialized field, I guess. I don't know. Private text mesh UGUI. It's gonna be called hero name text, and then on enable. What the fuck is that thing suggesting? Oh, I have Copilot turned on. I set up the free trial. I feel like I should be almost at the end of it. I was using it with. I have another GitHub project that is Star Sector mods. So I have like a mod pack for Star Sector. It's all these mods, and this is the Star Sector list of mods. And as I was editing it, I would click at the end of here, not on GitHub, but in Visual Studio. It would suggest like random shit, like updated 717. Like, where's it getting these? And it would be this like whole wall of text. It was really fucking annoying. Maybe I'll show it later. I don't want to get too sidetracked, but it was blowing my mind that it was uh, showing that garbage. Um, and it was like this. What is this thing? And just pulled this out of its ass. Uh, anyways, we want on enable. We need to pull the name of this thing. So when this thing becomes enabled, we want. See, this looks like this is pretty good. Except that doesn't exist. I think it's just name. Yeah, there we go. Instance heroes. Yeah, I think that will actually work. Let's see if it does. Oh, we also need to enable that. We need to make this a game object as well. We need it serialized. I don't think anything else will be accessing this. Private game object hero name. And then we'll go back. We'll go hero name. There we go. I'm amazed I can remember even that. Basic things. Come back here. And this should be this. This should be this. And then we'll save that, of course. Why do I feel like that's not gonna... Okay, that didn't work. Not in the correct format, eh? What is this? Yeah, that's what we want. What is this thing? And what? Oh, I fucked this up. But let's look. Maybe we can look at it before this, because this is still running. What format is this in? It's a 0. All right. Let's see what the name is. Oh, that might not be their like name. That might be something else. Man, it's gonna be hard to remember all this shit. Hero stat count works. Hero name is the thing that we're still getting name here. Yeah. Where is this? I mean, it's the same spot, right? Yeah. Let's look at hero. It's been a while. Now there is the name. Is what it what? This is what I get for listening to the thing, the co-pilot. Let's go back up here. I can't remember shit. So hero 0. Well, wait. What the fuck is this song? There's a way we can look at this, and then we can go just grab it from the other spot. So if we click on this, it should bring up her name. What do we got? We got something weird going on here. Yeah, we just need to get whatever this is and stick it in the thing. What is this? This is in the description panel, hero description panel or something like that is what it's called. It's going to be under the UI stuff though. UI, hero list, hero. Did we not call it the hero info panel? Well, that will have it too. I want to see what this looks like comparatively. It's this that's the problem. This is happening before I know it's going on. I shouldn't be so confident. I think this is not that's happening too fast. This isn't getting turned into a 0 yet. What is the currently selected? Well, that works. I wonder if we could stick this in here temporarily. I wonder if this will work. I don't think that that's currently selected though. When we're just clicking on it, no, we're gonna spawn it. Is it set as the currently selected hero? I don't fucking know. I can't remember that shit. Yeah, has not been assigned. I wonder if this is one where we're gonna have it wait a frame. Let's just. It's this. I know it's this thing. Uh, I know it's that. I know this isn't a. Well, it should tell us what that is first, at least. Yeah, so it hasn't turned to 0 yet, so I think we just need to have it wait a frame, which I despise. I don't know why, but I fucking hate it. Making the thing wait a frame. I don't know what the fuck makes me so upset about it, but I fucking hate it. I know I got one around here somewhere. You know what? Here it is, right here. I fucking hate it. Whoops. Um, Alt. Where the fuck did I get that from? Hero spawn toggle. No, it was like list button. I just want to make sure that yield. Oh wait, we want it to be like, let's just copy this over and we'll just delete this shit we don't need, man. Man, that song was pretty good. I wish you guys could. I wish I could. I say this all the time, but and for a while I was playing the music I was listening to, but like I said, I got scared from a video. There was like some major streamer. I know I'm a nobody, but like, what happens if they they like Twitch is cracking down and become more corporate fucks. So after we wait a frame, then we want this. I like I said, I fucking despise this whole waiting. Whoops, what am I doing? Well, that works. I'm so sad that it works. Oh. Zeros, Teresa Scott. Okay. What the fuck is this? Get this out of here. All right. So what that will, and hopefully, so let's see, that should change that forever. And that's we don't care. Maybe if with like the player, uh, we'll put it on here. If the player changes the hero name, then we need to if the player changes the hero name, then we need to update the name on the hero token. We're not going to turn that into an issue, like anything that are notes, like, because we might deal with it a different way later. This is the first round of getting the game working, the very basics of bullshit. All right, so that's all we need for that right now. Let's see what happens when we spawn 2 heroes. If like if art is the text gonna be all blur. So we need this. Recruit you, Andrew Anderson is. Oh, poor guy. What a terrible name. Spawn you. Spawn you. I can't see what that says. Yeah, so it makes a big blob of text. So we'll have to turn off the one below it as well. That's not that big of a deal. So what step are we on? So we spawn one, and then if there's already one spawned, so that's the first thing we need to check. When we spawn where is our spawn thing? Let's move it over here. When we spawn one, I mean, these are going to have to be a dictionary list. I know that hero list index, I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm going to leave it there for now. Move the game object to the hero list in the hierarchy. Hero hierarchy list. Oh, okay, that's in the hierarchy, like this hierarchy, which is fine. Heroes stacking is our first thing. So then after we spawn the fucking thing, we're gonna go through hero instance test hero count. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that test, whatever this is. Is that a list that I did? The fuck did I put it? Oh, it's just a number. Oh. I know what that is. Do we need that? We need each county should have a hero count. That's what we should have. So let's do that. We'll get rid of this. We'll break. Well, let's do this first, then we'll break that. Each county should have a hero count. So let's add in, we have population. We actually could put the hero count also in the county info panel. So let's do that. All right, so we need to keep track of each. Where do we want to put it? I think probably right above here. Call it the hero count. I don't know why I put that there, but we'll put it there. What the fuck is this extra space? We're gonna put it right in front of here anyways. Hero count. And right. Thank you. Then, well, look at all these. There can't be that many. Oh, there is, because each one, we're manually putting this shit in. Oh, that's not where I thought that was. We wanted this to be 0 here. And we can just copy this. The AI is not catching up. We're doing it faster than the AI can think here. It's dumb. All right. Whoa. Okay. So then, where are we using? Then we can break this test thing that we made because that was just temporary. Then, give me my bugs. There we go. So, when does this run again? When you spawn the thing. How do we know which county it's in? I don't think we're currently selected count. How do we? Oh no! No! This happened before. This is. Uh, this is currently selected county. We're gonna parse this shit though. What the fuck? Why did I put that in there? Oh, because I'm gonna parse. Like that, I think, motherfucker. No, not like that. Here we go. Init parse. Oh, this is no, we don't need to parse this. Jesus fuck. Uh, this is a name. Hero count. Jesus Christ. Okay, hero stacking. Let's do this actually. Let's put this there. Just make our life easier because we're going to be using hero count a little bit here. Hero counts. I'm not sure why we're zeroing it out there. Oh, that didn't fix that. Oh, because we got this thing in front of it. But it can't, it is an int, so. Oh, god damn it. How did that work? Oh. um, okay. Why does this have this here? What does this say? Unnecessary assignment. Is this supposed to be a var or something? Oh. I see what's going on. But why did we want to reset that? So it gets spawned and then it recounts them. All right, let's do this differently first because I need to um we should do this. I did change my music there. Hmm. Hero count equals that, and then but if we put this to 0, it doesn't like that. And that keto guy, he was actually listening to people who help me and they read me. He was explaining why this was happening to me, and I'm trying to think. There was like fucking 5 years ago. No, it was like 3 months ago. It's because they're pointing. But see, this isn't happening down here. You know what I should do? Actually, no, 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 no. This should be county. Let's change this to county, and we should get rid of it. We don't want this to be this. We want this to be this, and then we can do. That's what we want. Yeah. Okay. Then we also, but let's go through this again. So the first thing we want to do is we want to check if the hero count is 0, or so is there a hero? We want this not actually to be hero count. We want it to be spawned hero count. We're keeping track of the spawned heroes. Okay. Wrong. Whoops. I hit F1, and that brought up like a help thing. Okay. Never done that before. We want this to be hero count. All right. So if well, why are we checking for if it's 0 again? Look at that weird thing it tried to put in there. If it's 0, we just spawn the thing. We don't give a shit. It just appears. There's no stacking or anything. Whoa. It starts at 0 to. So let's think this through. Do we want it to do this every? Do we care if it does it every time it sets its layer and all that shit? What did we do for the default order layer? I don't think we did a default order layer. Yeah, we did it down here. Let's do this mentally again. So I think this is what happening last time as I was getting buried in the weeds or whatever. All right, so we have the county, and we have, oh, this actually needs to be county list. This is the county list that we're accessing. Because we're going to do something else to the county. So the first thing that happens, you spawn, like, I'm not going to look at this code below here. Let's just start over mentally. You click the spawn thing. It needs to look in the county and say, is there a fucking guy? Is there already a hero there? Because otherwise we need to do stuff. So let's start with that. So if county is equal to 0, no. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Get all this shit out of here, though. If county hero is equal, let's put this in. I know we did a bunch of stuff already, but that was like some weird testing we were doing, and I don't want to do the weird testing way this time. I want to actually go through each thing and figure it out. The order layer is just gonna. Why is that? Oh, right. That's a capital 0 or capital O because it's a thing. It's a getter setter. Okay, so this is right. This is going to set the order layer to 100 on that game object. No, it's not. It's just, this is going to just set it to that, on that list, on our hero list, the game object is, we're just storing the order layer for some reason on the game object. Or not on the game object, on the list. And that seems to be fine. Oh, and then I know why. Because on the list, the getter setter is setting. Is this like redundant? I don't know how we got this to work, but we did. How does it know what game object this is? Okay, I guess we're using that game object that was assigned at some point. All right, so that's fine. That works. It might be a little convoluted, but that works. I mean, we don't really need to store. It works. I'm not sure why we did it that way, but it's fine. So this will set. I mean, we can just do this setting right here. Why else would we be storing that information? I'm looking at the window while I'm thinking. Is there a reason we need to store the order layer somewhere? Why can't we just fucking do it right here and say, hey, here's the thing. Just set this game object. You know, this sort layer, whatever to whatever. Why do we need to store that shit? I'm trying to think of like. You know, we're gonna like be fucking with the order layer later. But do we need to store this? All right, I'm gonna put this right here. I don't think we need to store this shit. I don't. All right, so let's do this instead. Maybe we were having issues like setting which game object or something. I feel like we should just be able right here. If this here the counties lists hero spawn hero count is 0, we just set the. I mean, we're already. We have the game object right here. Get component. sprite renderer. What was it called? Sort? Fuck. We have it over here. Sorting order. Maybe we're having issues with what I'm doing right here. Yeah, I'm not sure why we were storing that, and maybe we'll stumble into why, and then we can go back to that. But right now, we won't start because I like to try to use as little amount of memory. And I know it doesn't matter in this day and age, but I don't know. Over the past 30 years or whatever, I've read all these articles about, you know, fucking people programming and how shitty our programming is because we don't care about that stuff anymore because the processes are so good. And then you play like, what's that piece of shit game? The new Total War, Warhammer 3, where it just grinds and it runs like shit and it's flopping all over the place while you're trying to play it. And it's because they're just like, fucking assholes. I don't care. And then some poor guy in India has to go back and try to figure out how to optimize the code. Okay, so if the spawn count is 0, we've already spawned the fucking thing. At this point, I'm not sure why we have this hero list index. So it checks if it's what? Why is it checking if it's okay? So it's checking if it's spawned already. I don't know how you would be able to click on it if it wasn't already if it's already spawned, but whatever. It goes through and it spawn hero token, but I'm not sure hero list index. Oh, that was just for some. I think we were just doing some testing. Let's get that out of here. We don't need that right now. Actually, let's put that there. So it's just like that's the list index is. Where are we getting that from? Right here. It's the game object's parent's name. I'll just pretend like that works because it must be. I don't remember how or why or what. So it goes through all this stuff. Then we have to go to the stacking. So the thing is already spawned at this point. Let's just double check that my hypothesis is correct. Hypothesis. I mean that's the right word, but I don't know if it's really a hypothesis. I guess it is. Yeah, so it's already spawned at that point. And so then it's just trying to stack it. Um, I was thinking we can actually say, do we have a county thing up here? We don't, but you know what we could actually do here is say if this shit, we want this. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah. Cut. So, all right, if this is not 0, do hero stacking. Otherwise, we don't need to do it at all. But we're gonna want to put this right here We don't need this convoluted shit here, though. Yeah, so we need this. What did we call this? Spawned hero token. No, we did something. Oh, we don't. You know, look what we kind of did here that was weird. You know what we could do, actually? Yeah, like we could put this, see how we're doing this like whole thing? I don't know if this is allowed. I mean, it's got to be allowed. We just go like that, and then we replace this shit. I mean, we're using it over and over and over again. Why the fuck are we... I mean, do we even need to do the hero? Why did we do it this way? I don't know, man. We just get this shit in here. Uh, like, what the fuck? Are we using... Oh, we did use it here, though. Okay, let's put that back in there. Just as to keep consistency here. We used it there, but we can just put hero here. And we can put hero here. You know what's so weird is I like dread doing certain stuff. Like I'll be like, fuck, I don't want to do... What happened? I don't want to do that today. And then when I start doing it, it's not that bad. Or I start liking it. God damn it. Um, like this, I wasn't dreading it, but I was like, I don't know if I want to stream programming. But now I'm like really, really enjoying it. Actually, this is just hero. Uh, okay, so that cleaned up that. I mean, it's shorter, right? That's important. What the fuck were we doing there? Okay, so if I guess yes, we'll set it to 100. So 100. The reason why we're using 100 is I want a big gap between. So well, we don't have a thing we can look at, but I want a big gap between the layers, and maybe that's something that you're not supposed to do. But so why I do that, and you may have noticed that I put these giant gaps of order layers. So I don't do like if like on the map. If we look at the map, uh, the order layer is 0, but then like each county should be like at 25 or something crazy. Yeah, 20. The reason I do that is because of D&D. So when I'm playing D&D with my friend, you know, I'm the DM and they roll initiative, they'll have initiative of like 4, 5, and 6, and then someone will want to move in between those two, like 4 and 5. 6 will want to move in between 4 and 5. And then I have to put like a 4.5, you know, and up to that point we were using whole numbers or whatever to move them in between. And if they just had a wider gap between, it wouldn't be, you know, between the initiatives, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. And that happens in programming too, where I'll be like, oh shit, I want to move this between, and then everything is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so then you have to go back through the whole fucking thing and spread everything out. So now I just, starting at the beginning, I just make these big gaps between everything, and then when I move, something has to be moved in between, and we know we're going to be moving these stacks all over the place. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this else in here, and well, if it's 0, then we're going to put, we'll do hero stacking. All right, so what we're saying now is hero stacking is going to run. We know at the beginning of hero stacking here that we might want this stuff back that I stuck up here. Let's put this not here. Whoa. 181 is what I was doing. Let's put this up here. Oh, no, those all three. Let's put this here. We may need this down there as well. We probably will. So let's put, well, we'll see. All right, so hero stacking. We know that there's already a hero there, and we've just spawned. We're still in the spawning of the hero part. So the new hero needs to be either 100 and we move the old hero down one, or we need to put the new hero at 101 and the old hero at 100, and it stays at 100. It currently doesn't have. We don't know what its sorting layer is because we want the new hero to be on top of the old hero. And this should be hero list because this is the hero list we're accessing. Is this moved yet? Because we want a hero. This is wrong. I'm going to put a typo in here so that we can get back to it easy. This is wrong. No, I guess it's right. But we're going to, so I got to think this through here. So well, we might as well hit play. You hit that, you spawn your first guy. Earl Lewis. Then the next guy that's going to come out needs to go on top of this. We need it to have a list though, and we need it to be a dictionary list. And we need that dictionary list to be generated we're gonna initialize it in world spawn, world map load, like every fucking thing else. We need to break this apart at some point. Hero stacking list. It's actually gonna be a dictionary list. What did we hero stack? What did we do it? What does that have in it? It just has the order layer. Why do we need that? I'm trying to. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need that. We just need a list of game objects. What? Type. We just need a list of game objects. I think. What is this? You need the Unity engine? Yeah, you do. Okay, I was about to get mad at it. What was this other? I saw I had some other code called hero stacking. What the fuck was that then? Oh, this is like that. This shouldn't be called. This is the count canvas. Wait, what? This is all fucked up. That's fine. But we don't want this to be called hero stacking. We want this to be called like hero count, hero spawn count or something. Uh, I don't want to call it spawn hero count because we already called that something else, somewhere else. I guess we'll just do hero spawn count. Yeah. I know. I know. And then did we just fuck this up over here? Once this is done, the army shit should be easy because we're just gonna basically duplicate this stuff. Yeah, we did fuck it up. Hero stack count. That's actually fine as well. Hero stack count would have been a fine name. I'm starting to like not name these things. You notice that? I don't know if that means I'm maturing as a developer or if I'm gonna be a problem. Okay, fucking chill out. I kind of like hero stack count. Oh. I kind of like hero stack count better. Oh, I can't do it. Uh, Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh yeah, what was the thing I was trying to teach myself to do last time? Um, can't remember. Oh, it was select the whole word with the hotkey. What was the hotkey? Um, Whatever. No, we got. I was gonna say we'll just leave it like that, but no, we gotta make this. Hero stack count. I like stack count better. I know. I'm changing everything around, man. It's fine. All right. All that for whatever. I think I'm gonna take a quick break, though. I'll leave. What is this? Import air code. What the fuck is that? Never seen that before. We'll just clear it, and we'll fingers crossed. I did update this to a new version of whatchamacallit. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, go smoke a cigarette, get some cancer. Uh, Let me put on my break timer, and I will be back in less than 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Ooh. Break timer off. Music on. Okay. We renamed all this shit because I'm just a crazy like that. Oh, we probably need to fix that then. Or we'll be later. I'll be like, why is this broken? All right, I guess it's fine with that because I didn't rename the variable, but doesn't the variable need? All right, so what the fuck were we just doing when I got sidetracked naming things? Okay, so all right, we do need to capture that because we're going to be changing that number regularly, and it looks like we're changing it. No, got confused by the name. All right. Okay, so if there's no we need to go back to Heroes stack is going to just be a game object, and it's going to be a list. It's going to be kind of like this, but it's going to be a dictionary list. So we got to do that. We're going to make this a public dictionary string list, another one of these things, and we're going to call it hero stacking, and we're going to do it new. All right, and why is it a dictionary list? Because we need each county to keep track of its own stack. So then on the county spawn, I think we need to... No, we don't. We don't need to do it. We already initialized it. We can just add to it from then on, I think. Who the fuck knows? I mean, there are many people know. I don't know. So, do we add this thing? I think we should. We should add this to the hero stack for the county right off the bat. So let's do this. I think it will make our lives easier to instead of trying to add two because we're not going to know what that one is so we need to add it when it's spawned. So we don't want that. I'm too far up here. We need to go to and we're going to call this hero stack, and we're going to go. That's close. That's close, but it's not what we want. Stack. Did we call it hero stacking? That's a dumb thing. No, I guess it's fine. But we called that other shit hero stacking. Am I going to be confused later? No, it's fine. Then the diction. So it's hero stacking. Currently selected county. No, wait. This isn't going to work because we don't have that. We are going to have to like. No, wait. This is fine. We're going to need this in 2 spots, though. If that's the case, we can have... Where is this unit? UI, can we have this just on awake, set these things? We're going to need both of these, I think. And, well, we don't know that. Put this back. We'll get there. We'll get to that part. Okay, so the hero stack will be here. Game objects. No, we don't have that yet. We need to add the list to the add. Is there two things? No, there should be only one thing. Oh, we need to put the name though. Currently, selected county, comma, hero game object actually might be right. This is going to be a little bit more difficult because I can't remember how to do this dictionary list thing. But I have one. It's going to be under. Here we go. Let's copy. This is long. Let's copy this over just so we have a reference here. This should be, this is why this says new here. This is, I couldn't remember why. Okay, I'm going to put a note in here because I couldn't remember why. Yeah, it's right here. Why aren't these counties .add, or why is it? I believe because the counties dictionary list has only been initialized and it needs the name string added as well. I think that's what's going on there. That would make sense. So this should be equals new. Now you were right. You were right there. Whoa. Okay, that's not quite right. Where are we setting with the counties? You know, because it's a dictionary, isn't it? Yeah, where we're setting the string. Are we doing that in? That only has select county. That's just some like list that we use temporarily. Where are we setting the names of the string? Where are we putting this string in? Get names from files. That's for the people's names. Assign faction name and color. No. It's gonna say something like, because we're pulling it from I mean, it should be right here, shouldn't it? No, this is what we're doing. Is this an int? Is that the issue? Selected county shouldn't be an int. Is it? Are we renaming them to ints? I don't remember that. Why would we do that? These aren't getting renamed to ints, but maybe currently selected county is. Can we look at that here? It's obviously not an int. It's Portland. I must be. Where was that? It was right here. Hero stack must be something else. Oh, it is. Oh, it already has that in here. Do we have like hero stack name twice with all that renaming? Does not contain a constructor that takes one argument. Is that true? That isn't true. We just looked at it. There must be another one. We're using the hero stack and stacking and hero too much. What? Why does it say that? There is only one. What are my potential fixes? Oh. Well, luckily it tells me. Oh. Okay. Where the fuck are you? Oh. I already forgot how to do this shit. I need another list to look at. Public hero stack. Yep, it needs that. Thank you. Thank you, visual oh, now it's worse. No, we need that to be a list. So I was thinking maybe we don't need this to be a list, but we do need it to be a list because it's going to be a list of these. This is not a list though. This is a something else. That's the problem. It's a list of classes, of a public class. Yeah, see, it's not a list. How did we do this shit? Well, that doesn't help us. County population dictionary. Where are you, my friend? I'm calling everything my friend and buddy lately. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Create population. And all that crap. Add. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I think my thing up here is fucking wrong. I think this might be wrong. Because it is a public class, not a list. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but we'll just keep adding shit to it. Go back to this thing. So you just straight up. I'm gonna put this on my other screen here. So you just straight up. So this hero stack. I'm gonna call this hero spawn stack. Well, let's go. Because I'm getting confused by the nomenclature. It isn't even nomenclature. I don't know. So this should be correct, but then we go down to here and we do the add thing. New hero stack. And we need another one of these things. There we go. It only took 20 hours. That's like 20 minutes. Okay, so now we should have, and then let's debug log this. Whoops. What did it offer up there? Why would there be a 0 dot? What is it gonna like that? No, it's gonna say what? This is close. So hero stack 0 should now give us just the game object and the game object name, and that we should be on the it should be 0. Honestly, something. It should be something. We might get a. I have a feeling we're gonna get a bug though. Yeah. It's not. It is not there. Okay. So how did we do that with this? Back to this thing. Hero population list. So we're adding it there, but where are we setting this? I remember fucking with this for a very long time, by the way, to get this to work. Okay, I think what we got to do is so this only happens once. So that and when this part, let me copy this over so you can see this. Um, well, I'll put it here, but it doesn't. It's only this only happens one time in the game. So that like if we every time this spawn, we can't have this in spawn heroes. What I'm saying. Not this part, but the hero stacking thing. Uh, so let's do this. Let's put this. We're gonna on each county. We're gonna have. I wonder if this will work. Well, we'll see. Well, I mean, we'll do it and then we'll see. It's not a UI thing. We're gonna do create a script. County hero stacking. We got so much hero stacking going on, but it's fine. Let's put this back over here. Get back in here, motherfucker. Just somewhere. Just go. Uh, I mean, maybe we should put other stuff in here too, but this is on awake. We're going, well, we probably will need some of that. On awake, we're going to put, no, this is going to be on start. We need this to happen after. Hero, no, we need, actually, we'll just use this for reference. We won't edit this one. Yeah, keep going back. There we go. Reference this fucker. Here, world. So this has already been initialized in world map load, and it's going to be the name of the game objects, and we're going to do, what is this? Hero stacking count. What the fuck is this one again? Do we need all these different? Yes, this is attached to the prefab, and then we'll debug. Uh, plus. Can I just put here? I don't think it will let me just put that in there, will it? It will. I don't know what that's going to do. And we need to add a script. I know there's a way to do this to add them all. I don't think you can just drag it over there. Maybe it's like this. That worked. I knew we were going to have to do something with each one. How do I make it put its index name? And you know what? Fuck it. We don't need to test this right now. We'll figure out the problems in about 2 seconds here. Right here. In fact, we would have already gotten. We can actually test this immediately. Now I feel like I'm getting like back into the weeds again. All right, that worked. So what we've done now is we have a hero count, hero stack count, or it's hero stack list of game objects in each county, and when the if it's not equal to 0, it just adds this 1 on there, and it sets the sort order in it just puts the name of the game object, which I guess we'll leave that there. And then now we're spawning a second one. There's a second one. Let's change this to multiple heroes stacked. Okay, so now we're going to have at least one more. So the first thing it needs to do is this. No, not cut. Copy. We'll comment this out too, because I don't know if we need that yet. But hero spawn stack and hero are only in here. Where is this? This is attached to the UI game object that is not here, I don't think. I think it's on the actual prefab. No, not this one. No, it is this one. No. Where is this? Oh, it's connected to the toggle button, which is on here. Okay, so it's attached to the toggle button. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that this is getting the right information if we do it on awake. It's not going to work on awake. It'd be on enable. I think. Yeah, it would be on enable. So if we put this here and this here, it doesn't like this though. Or wait, Oh, because we need to have this. These can't be vars. This is going to be, what, a string? The fuck out of here. The fuck is this, though? This is like a list or some shit. I don't think I can just do, like... You know what? Let's not worry about that. I have a feeling that it might not matter, you know. Let's not fuck ourselves here. This is also happening on a button being pushed. I don't want to have duplicate code in here, though, and that's what we're doing. Let's go. All right, let's do that. This is going to be an int. Or, sorry, a string. Actually, we could make it. Are we using... we are parsing all this shit. We could actually we could just make this an int. Instead of having it parse all those many times, we can just go... All right, so hero index. Yeah, we don't need to parse this shit anymore if we do it this way. You know what the issue is because I need to do it up here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know what I'm up to. Okay. We'll fix this other shit in a second. Let's fix... this is toString. This is going to be the only one that... We're saving most of these by not having to... Well, okay, maybe we're saving a tiny amount of these. Okay, so then we're going to need up here, if we want to use this hero thing, I don't know how to do... I've never done this up at the top. What is that? It's a list. How do I do that? Can I just do it like a normal variable? What is this a list of? Hero. Is this really gonna work? You can... Whenever I get to something... No, it's not gonna work. Whenever I get to something I've never done before, it always is... Let's make sure hero isn't some weird... I'm pretty sure it's just a normal list. Yeah, this is just a normal old list. Let's see what the thing... Sometimes it's right. Not this time. Let's look it up. It's gonna be hard to look up though. Can you put var up here? I don't think... Maybe you can. I've never tried it. Yeah, you can't put it up here. It's like, no. Yeah, I don't want to do a new one. I just want this thing to be the same as that other one. This may have fucked everything up. I'm like, maybe we'll just not worry about it. No, they can go. This can go. Let's not worry about it right now. Like half this code, 3/4 of this. Okay, 90% of this code is going to get rewritten anyways. But I don't, like I was saying earlier, I don't want it to be like this clusterfuck of uh, duplicate code where we have to keep going through and find it. Like it's already spaghetti western enough here. Uh, but I also don't want to be bogged down in knowledge. And I don't even know how to Google that question is the thing. So basically what I'm asking is how do I assign a list that's already created? You know, it's not even worth learning because I don't use it that often, and I was just trying to. I mean, I would use it twice right here. Let's not worry about it. Okay, so we know that there's two. So we're gonna add this new thing to the list. The new game object is gonna be on the list. How do we know? We might have to add another thing to this, which is the name of the. Now the game, we know the name of the game object. It's the name of the game object. All right. All right, so at this point, so I'm imagining two right now. We already have one game object, and we're adding, because this is the multiple stack, we're adding this in. So the first one's going to start at a 0, the second one's going to be 1. Now we need to move 1 to 0, which I've never done that either. So how do I move? Move item in list. Has a move method. Is that it? I know you said generic list, but you didn't specify they needed to use the list T class, so here's a shot at something different. The observable collection class is a move. You can now use move and move item in core FX now for yourself without using the. What the fuck is it? Look at that. What is this? Is this C# or some other shit? Is that? Oh, this is some Java crap. Oh no, this says it's C#. I swear it was like move to or something. I was looking at it. Hero spot like a long time ago for something else. Move. It was like move to. Remove at. It was for. You know what it was for? And ChatGPT wrote it for me. It was for the colors, but it was removing them. Uh, it was some link thing. My music has stopped. Uh, Move item to top of list. This is actually what we want. What you want to do is order by what? Let's not put link. Where we could ask ChatGPT. Move item and list. Item to bottom of list using list move. Look how few answers there are. All these other ones have like a million answers. That's weird. I know we're gonna have to do a for loop here. Oh, this is a list. This is a Unity thing. Insert. What year is this written? 2019. Sometimes you find shit from like 2010 and it's totally outdated. You type it in and it'll be like, "This has been not generated." You know what I'm saying? Uh, Insert. No, I want to see something though. I want to see what GitHub explains in documentation or explains examples. How do I get to that? Whoa, what did I just do? How the fuck did I do that? Alt up and down does that? Jesus Christ. I want help. I want the help. Insert. Sorry, I'm singing along. Uh, Insert list. Look at this shitty ass example. Look at this fucking pile of shit. Who wrote this piece of shit? See, this is I have this problem with a lot of like they needed it should be the simplest, it should start with the simplest, easiest thing that they can possibly write with the insert instead of all of this. I know what they're thinking because this might be like in a what is this? No, this is like the worst example. I need a simpler one. Create a list of ints. The following code snippet initializes a list of strings with 3 items. All right. Now let's create a list of objects and add items to the list add and list range. Insert. The insert method list class inserts an object at a given position. The first parameter of the method is the zeroth, the oath, the you got to give a sense of humor. The zeroth. There's probably how do I pronounce that? I can't move my mouse. Uh, it is not 0th. Zeroth? I don't think so, motherfucker. It could be. All right, that's not playing it for me. The first parameter method is 0th based index. I don't know. The insert method can insert a collection at a given position. The following code example inserts 2 ints at position 2 and a collection at position 3, respectively. Numbers insert 2, 22, and 3, 33. Where? Okay, all right, okay. That makes sense. The number it's inserting is this one. And a collection at position 3. Inserting 2 ints inserts 2 ints at position 2. The following example inserts 2 ints at position 2. They should have, I think they mean 22. And then this, okay, so this is going to insert a collection at 5. No, insert a collection at 3. Okay, the insert range is what you use to insert a collection. The following, so what does that do? So if okay, so I would insert, oh wow, it doesn't know which one yes it does. Hero spawn stack dot, or no. What is that thing? That thing. But it's still in the list, so it's in the list twice, right? At this point? I think it is. So then we gotta do. So they were removing it, but what is doesn't remove doesn't delete the shit? Fuck you, Microsoft, with your shitty examples. Fuck your shitty examples. I knew it. I knew they were gonna have some shitty example. I feel like I have to do it after. I'm just gonna do it after. Oh, why did? Oh shit. Well, this is what I want. I'm confused why it didn't. It didn't want me to simplify it. Oh. Cannot convert from int to hero stack. Oh, right. Yeah, no shit. This is an. Oh, right, and this is just, it doesn't give a shit what's there. I'm just going to put this in here and see if it tells us. Yeah, it's telling us to simplify this to this thing. Okay, that's fine. I'm surprised that it's not telling us to do that here, though. And how can we test this? We can debug log this. It's actually, yeah. It has a good idea of what I'm doing here. We can do this and see if, so it should be 0. Sorry, it should be 1. When it gets to there, it should be 1, then 2, then 3, then 2. It should be 1, 2, 3, and then 2. I think. That's when we added the second guy in there. Whoops. We did fuck with like a ton of stuff. You know what? Let's put this back because I think what we're gonna have just all sorts of like enabling positions or issues. Let's just put this back and we'll fuck with this shit later if we care. You know what I mean? Like let's not reinvent the fucking wheel to deal with shit that let's fuck with that shit later. My coding's so amateur and unstable that if we get something to work, let's start not fuck with it, until I learn more. Okay, Gloria Haywire. I think we've got Patricia Cook. We're gonna recruit you. Close this. What do we got here? No bugs. Hero list count 2. The fuck is that? So we're gonna spawn this, and it shouldn't go through that count thing. This is the thing that should. It didn't do what we wanted it to do. What do we got here? It's because this is still 0. We need to, how did we assign this thing? County list spawn hero count. Oh, fuck you. I mean, that's going to set it to 1. Man, time flies. This is the thing. Like, when you're programming, the time is either fucking flying or just the slowest piece of shit you've ever done. And you look and it's been 3 seconds and it feels like 2 hours. Okay, now it should get to the multi thing. 2, 3, 2. As I predicted. All right. There's another way we can test this. And we should. We're gonna do a for loop here. That's what we're gonna do. How does it know? That's actually what we're gonna do. Wow. It read my mind. It's starting to learn me. It's gonna learn me up. No, I don't know. I just got lucky. No, like some of the Copilot stuff is very useful. Some of it, like in the where I was updating, copying, and pasting shit from websites and stuff, it was not good. It was just filling my life with fucking hell. Oh, does that tell us anything? It does, because we moved this on top. We didn't do it over here. We don't need to do it over here. But we want the first game object is now 1, and it used to be, and we want to keep those numbers the same because those numbers are actually connected to something else. Okay, so that's working. But what we need to do now is, man, we have a lot of debug logs in here. Okay, so we add, sorry, there's a ukulele song playing in my ear, and it just, I cannot stand ukulele songs. I don't know. I don't think anyone can. All right, it's bringing the bottom one, putting it on the top. Let's test it with 3 and see what happens. Let's test it with 4 and see what happens. Jeremy Campbell. These names are so fucking generic. So the third one is the fourth one, and it should be, yeah, because and 0's at the bottom now. So that works. They're in opposite order of what I made. Uh, let's get rid of these debug logs. I'm just gonna comment them out for now. We don't need that one. I'm gonna leave this one. Okay, so this wasn't quite as hard as I thought it would be, but we're not done yet. But I feel like I keep flip flopping about like, oh, this is gonna fucking suck, to this is gonna be whatever. Um, I just thought of an easy way to do this. We just go like this. Yeah, just 100 minus I. Right? It's gonna go to 0. Let's look at this thing to make sure. Yeah, the first one, which is 0, will be at 100. The next one will be at 99. So they'll go lower and lower and lower. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, though. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. Let me stop my music. All right, I'll be right back. Man, you know how cats are very quiet animals? They're sneaky. Like once every 3 months or something, the cat that I let live in my house charges up and like sneakily, and I gotta turn on my brake timer. Uh, Trips me up or runs into a door or something as I'm closing it. Sounds like I'm beating the cat. Like I was just leaving to go outside and smoke, and I was closing the door, and then the cat was trying to get out, but I couldn't hear. I didn't hear it, so I didn't know it was there. And then it looks all offended, and I feel terrible, and I feel all guilty because I closed the door on the cat, but I didn't know it was there. It's got to be louder. And then I complain about it meowing all the time. It walked into a door. Uh, it really did. It's not like it's injured or anything. It just offended by my actions. Anyways, so here we are. Sorting order equals, that's what we want. We also want to, we'll leave that there, actually. What have I done? That's fine. We will then say if I is greater than 0. Well, we can just do is if not. Well, new greater than 0. No. We want. We can just do it with get child, I think. No, we have to do transform. We want to turn off. We want to do this, but say false. No, we want to set. Yeah, we want to do this and say false. You know what we could do, actually? There's a better way to do this. We would go to. Man, I still feel guilty. Sometimes the cat will jump and like miss its jump, and it will eat shit. Like I'll have nothing to do with it, and it will sit there and like look around, and then it will look all embarrassed if I see it. Oh, oh, poor cat. I think there's something wrong with the cat. I think it has like some sort of brain injury or something. Like the family it's from is weird. Um, that's why I let it live in my house. And it goes outside most of the time. Okay, half the time. 1/4 of the time. What are we doing? We need to go into the prefab for this thing. And we need to. Actually, we already have it on here. But we need to instead put an instance of this thing. And these need to be public. This needs to be public. And this. Just. We were using capital instance, right? Why is it doing that? All right, there we go. Then, hi, kitty. You're all better? Now he just wants attention. Now he's like, now you feel guilty. Now give me attention. All right. So then we should be able to. He's going to claw me in a second, though, if I don't give him attention. We should be able to. Oh, but this is the wrong. How does get component? It's on get component. Get components Isn't there like a get component in child or something? Yeah, in children. Um, do we need the instance? No, I don't think we need the instance actually. Um, is that what this thing was that we just would look doing? I don't know if we need this. I don't think we need this. Oh, it's not. That's actually what it's not what it's called either. This needs to be because we're getting this component. Man, that is nice. That is nice when it does it. You know, we should. I'm gonna set this to equals this, and let's swap this. Whoops. Else. False. Um, um, then we also want to move its position. I think or is it position? No, it's transform position equals this plus, well, how do I move X? I don't know how to do this. Um, I've done it before, but can I just new vector 3? Can I just do vector 2? And then it was what? Position X. Okay, all right, that's close. That's close to what we want, actually. But we want to we'll move this. Okay, so if it's this is wrong though. This is if it's we want to move this if I is we're going to move that over one, but we need to move it back. What is this position? I think it's going to be some fucking wackadoo shit. Need this. When I say wackadoo shit, I mean it's not going to be like 0. It's going to be, you know, whatever we that game with the game object we're spawning it at. Oh, we could set it to that game object's position. I think that that's what we want here. We just need 2 to test this. It's really hard to see this. Uh, what was that note? Was it a negative? I thought it was a positive. We're way off here. Oh, Kitty, come on. To the right, 0.2x. Oh, I know why it did this. Okay, so it did this. I think we have to do a different for loop after it does this. We do. We do. We need to set. Wait, do we? All right, so you add one. You add. You're adding 1 and it's being moved to the top. It's now at 0. So it's not moving, and the next one is, which is should have been Melissa should have been at the bottom, or should have been at the top, but should have not moved in the one. I feel like we just moved it in the wrong direction. It's probably a negative number. We can test this right here. Where are you? Let's. Oh, see, that's a negative. Well, no. Yeah, it's a negative now. Oh no, adding would make it move to the right. So let's put another one of these fuckers out. Nancy Edwards. I can't tell which one is which. That's the whole point. We're doing this to figure out which one is which. Uh, okay, so Nancy Edwards is the one that hasn't been moved, and it's also the selected one, but that's just an accident. It's the what is your layer 99? She's got the wrong layer is the issue. This is me sitting in silent thinking. For I Oh my god. Cat wants out. Did it just use the litter box? So I have a litter box for it, but it never uses it. There's a better way to do this, but we're gonna do it this way. Okay, so we have the first one is sort order. This should change. Hero list index is Kitty really wants outside. All right, let me put this guy. I know I just took a break, but let me put this cat outside real quick. Man, it's honestly crazy how needy that cat is. As of late, it just constantly wants in or out. Constantly. All right, so let's think about, are we doing the wrong? Game object transform parent name. Where are we using this hero index list? Just right here. I think the issue is this, honestly. Let's run it again and see here. We'll keep it all zoomed in. No, we can't keep it all zoomed in. All right, let's do another Virginia Baker. Russell has been spawned. Hmm. Just gonna double check, make sure this is the correct. Yeah. Not quite sure why this is like everything else is work. No, yeah, the sort order is the only thing that's off. We can do it this way. I don't think this is gonna work though. I think it might work for two of them, but I don't think it's gonna work for. Phyllis Reed was the second one that we spawned, and she's still on the bottom. I'm just curious if we just fuck it and say plus there, what happens? It's not the end of the world if we stack them that way. We just have to get them stacked in the right order, you know. Bobby. Now what happens if I spawn another one? He's on top. Oh wow, look at that. That wasn't the plan. That kind of looks better. That you can see that there's three. Oh, you know what's turned off is the count. I turned that off. Did I turn that off? I think it was in this stuff. Yeah, I just didn't turn it. All right, so we can do this with an else if, I think. Yeah, we do need to put whatever I just did here. We need to turn the hero count stack on. Where was this? This is something else. Where is this? What did hero used to be? We cut it all up and changed everything around. Hero stacking. Oh, we were pulling instead of doing that. This is why we did that. We didn't want to do. We didn't want to get component as well, and there's no real. I just keep flip flopping between ways. Like sometimes I'm like, yeah, we want to do get component, and sometimes I don't, and I don't know, man. Hero stat count is on this one. And I don't know if that's public though. Hero stack count. Where are you? Hero count game objects. Okay, so the 0-1 should have that, and it should have the name. And if it's below that, these should be false. But if it's 1, this is going to work for spawning, but then there's when we click, so we also need to unselect this. We need, what is hero right now? No, hero is that. Well, actually is spawned. That should have already been taken care of. This should be is selected as false. So then the next thing we do though is we need to say I mean, it's nice that they're all spread out like that, but I don't think that that's what we're going to want, because that's going to keep this list that's just continually spreading out. We just want one over there like there's a stack of them. And that's what the count will tell us. Is selected should be false, but then we also are going to need, if it's... Okay, so if it's 1, we want it to, we want only the one below it to be over to the side. We need to stop moving. So what is it? Else if is that what we want? I never write these things. How the fuck do I do this? Else if else. No, it's else if. What is it? What is the thing though? I think I've written one of these. No, I had it. Okay, and the condition is I equals 1. If it equals 1, then all of that happens. And then the final thing, this should be negative. We need to put it back. We need to put it back if it's over that. That might actually work. We're going to have to test it with 3, though. All right, play. I should hit play first, though, just in case that we don't get some weird bug down there. All right, we need 2 more people recruited. Nicole Perry is on the top. Rob Lewis is on the top. But the thing, we got a problem with the counts. What did that say? Did that say 9? Looks like a 9 to me. That was the number. We haven't changed. We haven't updated that number either, which isn't the end of the world. But why is his? Maybe this isn't working right, or this isn't right. Well, what happens if we do this? Well, we can't tell who's below them, but it didn't keep. Well, these should have been turned off too. So we got something else going on here. Oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. It is this. This is wrong. It works for this one. But when we're going through this list, it's not going to work for that. Because it has this old shit in here. It's just adjusting the same one over and over again because it has this old shit. So what we need to do here, this needs to go. We can't do this because we need this to be. How are we doing this here? This needs to be. I was gonna try to like use something, but let's break it down into the exact what it is. And so on the hero list, this is we need to get the game object's name. But what is the game object's name at this point? The game object's like what game object are we on? What game object are we doing? This is the current game object. Which is where the hero list thing was coming in, but it's not gonna. Okay, it's getting it from this over here, but it's not. It's no longer. We need to have. How are we gonna do this? We need to get the game. This might multiple heroes stack might need to be on the game object. So let's look at this again here. You click that button, and that's where it's getting this game object transform thing, and that works fine for the spawning thing. Yeah, that works fine for this part, but then we need to run. So how do we know? We know that the game object. Hmm. We know this game object for the first one. We know the hero list index. We can do this. It's just gonna be. We need to get this shit out of here. Now the Ramones have started. If you see me doing weird shit, my face and arms and stuff, it's because once again I'm like singing along in my head. So okay, so what we need. This can't be here. We need this to be this. This because this is like a one-time use. And this is gonna be. This needs to be parsed, though. Okay, so that's going to work for this part. This can't work like this. This can't work like... This actually can work, but we need it down here. No, we can't. It can't work that way. Okay, so we have this. We're gonna add, so on the hero stack game object, it's been added here. And its name is like 0, 1, whatever. So then when we go down to where we need a hero, we need hero is going to equal... Now we can't do it here because it hasn't happened yet. All right, so we got to have it. Can we do it here? It's something similar to this. Let me think here. Hero spawn stack I. Yes, that's it. That's actually it. So that's why this was all fucked up. So this should be negative. Again, that should be false. So now it should be getting the right hero. Hopefully, we're getting close. We're getting close. And then once we get this to spawn, from how much time do we have? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Once we get this to spawn, need to be able to see that there. Well, let's spawn one first to make sure. Helen Brooks is there. Perfect. We want to go to here. Sarah Miller is now on top. This is moved. This is now unchecked. Sarah Miller's there, but you can tell there's another one. The one problem we have here, though, is this 9 is still not being interacted with. I can't tell if it's on the right one. I actually can't tell if that's on the right. It's on the right one, but it's like yeah. Look at it. Its order doesn't. Oh, look at that. I thought these orders would be... I didn't know that those things had to be on their own thing, but should be an easy fix. I should know better than to say that. Let's go back to this inspector here and go to our prefab. And oh, we're not saving that anymore anywhere. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need to save that anymore. We'll just adjust the... sort order. Man, that's kind of a bummer that the sort order... We need to move it. Let's do that first, too. I just noticed that... we'll put the number count over to the side. Since the one thing's in there, we want to move it over. Perfect. Did I save that? I did. What is this thing? A fucking canvas or something? I don't know what it is, but we'll okay. Mm, get components. Get child. No, no. Oh, hey, actually, and then we have another one. What a pain in the ass. Probably what we should do. I think the reason why we're not doing this is because there's some issues. What a pain in the ass. This also needs to be at the top. Let's do this then, just to make our lives easier. Is another script for this. There's a lot of scripts for this, man. Renderers. 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 Hero sprite, public static hero sprite. Oh, I was like, where did it get that little thing at then? I see now where it came from. Uh, what are these fucking things called? We got canvas timer canvas. Uh, I render. We don't need this sprite. No, we don't need that sprite thing because I don't. We're not having any other renderers in this game. I don't think. Renderer. We just need one more. Okay, then we should be able to like just have this. I think what's gonna happen though is it's gonna fucking flip out because of the order of operations. I think that's what's gonna happen here. These things have a surprisingly large number. Wait, what am I doing? I wanted to make sure. Yeah, so this is this sprite renderer. Why was I doing this? Because of the order layer. Okay. What happened there? Oh, I'm putting not. Wait, there's no sprite renderer here? What is the thing that's causing us this grief? Oh, it's a fucking canvas or some shit. It is. It's a canvas. Oops. What do we call these things? This isn't sprite renders. These are can you just put a canvas in here? I'm sure you can. But what do we want to call this this thing? Not sprite renderers. Layer controller? Yes. Hero layer controller is what we're gonna sort order controller or something. And I'm gonna go in here 1 second. Copy this. It's too easy for that big long thing. It's just dying for a typo, man. Just dying for a typo. Okay. Then if we go back, I guess that's not really what that should be called either. I get it. You know. Okay. So then if we have all this shit saved, let's hit play. Let's get rid of this crap. It's not a controller. It's just sort order fucking things. It's not a controller. This is what we'll do. We're gonna rename it again. Sort orders. No. This is I have a surprisingly large number of scripts attached to these prefab this prefab. It was not expected. Okay, thousandth time we've done it. If we can get this part to work, then I'm gonna call it a day. I mean, even if we don't get this part to work, but I think what we can do now, since we have this, I think what's gonna happen though. Let me have it play and make sure that we don't get a order of operations thing when we spawn one of these fucking things. We don't want this so far zoomed in. All right, we didn't get an order of operations issue. So now that we have a bunch of these things, starting here, are we using this? I think we got rid of this. I don't have time to look into it now, but we'll just put that note there. What did we call it? There we go. Then all this crap. this is going to be the same. As this. It's longer. It's longer code. It's not very much longer, though. Then we're going to do this. It's going to replace this stuff, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be exactly what we're doing here. This is going to be. This is not the hero renderer. This is name, hero name text. What was the one before that though? Count, stack count renderer. We need to adjust all of these. It's funny where you don't think of stuff like this. Stuff never even crossed my mind that we would have to do this. Okay, I see we're doing 3 of these things. Isn't there a 4th thing? The 4th thing. Oh, there's the 4th one. What was the 4th one? One, two. Oh, the timer. Yeah, we need to do the timer. It needs to be on the same level as well. We'll put the timer up here. Yep. And I don't know if this, I feel like there's probably a better way to do this. Make it a list or something and do a for loop. Yes, that would be a faster or a better way to do it. We make this a list. Each thing has this in its list, and we just loop through it and make it all the same. Instead of this manual shit. And we can actually have it when that thing appears, it creates the list. Let's put that in. Here. Each hero. And then we can even attach that to the hero list if we wanted. Right now we're just going to do it all shitty. We're going to do this. What did we do before? Negative I. Negative I. Yep. Negative I. Nope. This one. Okay. And then this one. Oh, it's the same thing. Well, if it's the same thing, we can just do this. Or we could have one canvas. The other thing is we could have one canvas, but I think we're turning this shit on and off, so I think. All right, now let's see if all this horse shit turned us in, solved our issue. I have a feeling it might have just added more issues. Sometimes, like you're working on stuff and it's getting bloated and weird, and it's just you got to start over or something. Let's just start with 1. No bugs. Doesn't it look like his name is really pixelated? I don't know what's going on with that. We'll deal with that next. Recruit. Teresa Carter should now be on top. The numbers over there is 9. That's turned off. This is the only one who's selected. Harold White. Oh, then our selection thing gets fucked up. All right, but we're getting there. Let's push this code to wherever. Wherever being dictionary list and spawning tokens are almost dictionary lists create for spawned tokens and created stack sorting almost working on spawn of new hero. And then we're going to have one where you click it and it does the same thing, basically. Yeah, see how much duplicate code we have here? I think there's probably a better way to do this, too. Reduce duplicate code. You know, we can put, like, I in... you know what we could do? This was having an issue because it was getting the thing. Oh, wait, that's not going to work. No, it is. It is going to work. That's in the for loop. And we don't need this shit here. And we don't need this shit here. It's because all of these things are in here because they were getting the wrong... shit. Okay, so that duplicate code is gone. All right, but that's what we're going to do for now. We're going to commit this stuff. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. And then we'll upload this. We're not going to do any, you know, polls or any of that shit until we finish the recruiting the hero. And then when that's done, we'll do the army. And the army will be this. We're going to push this stuff. The army will be the same, pretty much the same shit. I didn't test that right after I made a big change. It's okay. It'll be fine. Anyways, that's it for me today. Thank you guys for joining me. I will talk to you next time. Bye.